My soundtrack collection. Not all of it, just a little bit, otherwise we'd be here forever. If you do like soundtracks and film scores, you should definitely stick around because I'm going to show you some weird stuff that I got over the years collecting. So I'm going to start with 2 CDs I got this week. And the first one is Predator 2, and this is a 2 CD set. This is really easy to get. You can you still buy it at Veray's Saraband. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Moving on, next one I got here, which I also got this week, is Outbreak 2 CD edition as well. And it contains, I think, the whole score. It even contains, you know, some film versions, alternate versions, and all that stuff. And if you like Outbreak and if you like James Newton Howard, the composer, you should definitely get this edition. And it's also still available to buy from the website. The next one is one of the weird titles that I found that I didn't even remember that I had. It's Training Day. Training Day by Mark Mancina. And look what it says there, for your consideration promo. This is a bootleg, but I've searched all over the internet. I can't find anything talking about this edition. It's a 2 CD edition, and you don't even have any tracks. All you have is CD1, 21 tracks, 54 minutes, CD2, 21 tracks, 46 minutes. It's like this is probably all the recording sessions. I'm not sure. Mark Mancina composed the music for Speed, and ever since I kind of had a phase where I'd buy everything I could from him. The other CD I found that I think is a little bit harder to get is My Favorite Martian. It's composed by John Debney, and it's also, I think, a bootleg. Yeah, there it is. For promotional purposes only, not for sale. Oh, not for sale, I'm sorry, but it is. Next one I have, I think this title is relatively easy to get, which is Thelma Louise, composed by Hans Zimmer. It contains the I don't know if it's the whole score, but it contains a big chunk of the score, 17 tracks of the score, and it also has Regarding Henry as a bonus soundtrack. You know, you can see in the tracking listing, you got Thelma Louise and you got Regarding Henry, and I love this CD, and I love Thelma Louise. Regarding Henry, I'm not a big fan of the music, but Thelma Louise is definitely a killer soundtrack, which I love. The next one I have, I'm pretty sure this is hard to get, and it's pretty expensive if you do manage to grab a copy, which is Urban Legend by Christopher Young. I love Christopher Young's score for the slasher movies from the 90s. This CD cost me $94 at the time, produced by the composer for promotional purposes only, not licensed for sale. Oh my god. And this one, well, this is one of the rare ones for sure. This should go for a little bit of money if I did sell it one day, but I won't, which is Lethal Weapon, and it's a numbered edition, limited edition release of 3,000 copies, and it's numbered. Look at that. 274, 274, 3,000 copies of Lethal Weapon, composed by Michael Kamen, the late Michael Kamen, sadly. Next one I have is sold out, is what I mean, is Home Alone 2 by Mr. The big man himself, John Williams. So this is Veray's Saraband. I don't know. It's also a 3,000 copy edition. Well, I'm not going to rely on this camera to focus. And now I have a really weird edition of Romancing the Stone. This is original score composed by Alan Silvestri, and this also contains music from The Bodyguard and My Stepmother is an Alien. So this contains a lot of Alan Silvestri music. And as you see over here, I got the cover for Bodyguard and the actual CD, Security Records. Oh my god. I paid $30 for this CD in New York. I remember this day very well. Anyway, Romancing the Stone, this is obviously, I think, a bootleg. And this one is definitely sold out and is going for quite a bit on eBay. And this is Romancing the Stone again, just Romancing the Stone. This time by Veray's Saraband. I'm never going to say that name. Anyway, this is going for a lot of money. I did the research and it's going for like at least $110, $120. It's really good music. Alan Silvestri, by the way, is my favorite composer. This is a James Horner soundtrack. Sadly, as you all know, James Horner passed away just over a month, not even a month ago, and he was one of my favorites growing up. He was my first favorite composer I ever had in my life. Here we go. This is the inside of the CD, Virgil 5579, whatever, and contains one track from the hand, and the rest is Project X. And the next one is also, I think, sold out from Veray's Saraband. And that is Project X again, this time a very good edition from Mr. James Horner as well, of course. I love these soundtracks from the 80s by James Horner, they're absolutely beautiful. And this is, of course, obviously sold out as well, which is Die Hard, also from Varese Saraband. I'm not, you know, I'm just gonna say Varese from now on. And it's a really good edition. You can find this on eBay for, you know, I don't know how much, but you can probably get it for a decent price. This is The Burbs. There's also a Varese edition out there, I think, or Entrada, I'm not sure. But look at the track listing. There's no names, just the track. It's track 1 and then the time. Limited archival pressing. I got like 4 or 5 titles that contain, you know, I think I have 18 somewhere. This is 17. Anyway, The Burbs, Jerry Goldsmith. It's really good music. Next, we have another really great CD that I love to have, which is Big by Howard Shore. But this is not the Varese edition. This is a limited edition of 1,000 copies only, and it's numbered as well, 774. Okay, so this one should go for quite a bit of money if I ever decide to sell it. This is the inside. I'm not going to touch this because I don't want to ruin anything. So the next one is Big again, Varese edition. Really good. I think it's sold out as well, but you can obviously get it from eBay. The next one I have is a really, really weird edition as well. And this is The Quick and the Dead by Alan Silvestri. It's a 2 CD set. Look at that. It's a 2 CD set. And this also doesn't contain any track names. Look at that. It's really weird. $30. I bought that for $30. And yeah, really weird CD with all the music from The Quick and the Dead. Again, Alan Silvestri, my favorite composer. Hook has a lot of editions out there. I don't know if Varese has one or not, but this is a promo edition for collectors. I know there are other editions of this soundtrack that contain more music, but this one has 2 CDs and contains a shitload of music with, you know, alternate tracks. And this one is also a bootleg, a really interesting bootleg. It's another slasher 90s slasher film. I Know What You Did Last Summer, John Debney. This is a really good soundtrack, by the way. Regardless if you like the film or not, this is a really good soundtrack. For the promotional purposes of the composer only, and it is not licensed for sale. Oh my god, I could be in trouble. And this is another weird CD, which I didn't manage to find all that information about, which is The Karate Kid, music by Bill Conti, and it also contains music from The Right Stuff and bonus tracks from a, you know, bunch of films that Bill Conti contributed his talents on. So Gemini Music, whatever that says, and Right Stuff, and The Karate Kid. And this is a weird CD as well. This is Back to the Future. The score. This is not the Entrada edition. This is out there. I want to buy that. I missed out on it. I'm going to buy it from eBay. I'm going to have to pay a lot of money for that. And I bought this in London. I remember distinctively I bought this in London. And apparently I paid £30 for it. And this is Goonies and Harry and the Hendersons. This CD I know is really, really rare. I mean, look at that. It even says last. This is the last copy. I remember when I bought this CD in New York, the guy that was selling to me said, "Oh my god, you are so lucky because this is the last copy of this edition." And it doesn't have any track titles as well, as you can see. And this is another weird CD. And it's another Mark Mancina CD. This is The Assassins, or Assassins, if you don't know if you remember this film or not. I don't think it's really that good. But it was, because I was in my Mark Mancina phase, I had to get everything I could. And I did get this in New York, and it says, I don't know, international 010, total time 70 minutes, and the music by Mark Mancina. It doesn't even have any track titles. It just has the price and the cover, and it's all good music. And here I have, you know, a bootleg for Speed 2. I'm actually expecting an official release of Speed 2 this week, maybe tomorrow. This is Predator, the Varese edition. I love this. This is also sold out, but you can probably get it from eBay. I don't know for how much. And this is also Predator, but a bootleg edition that I got before this one was ever released. And this is a bootleg. It's a very famous bootleg that I don't know if you can get it that easily or not, for promotional use only. And it contains, what I like it contains the Long Tall Sally song that you hear in the chopper at the beginning of the film. And the sound quality is impeccable. And there it is, Mr. Alan Silvestri. Look at that. He's really young there. And yeah, so I'm really proud of this. This is one of my precious, don't touch. Last but not least, I don't even know why I picked this up, but I don't think I've even listened to this all that much, but this is Pitch Black and The Bride of Chucky, apparently. And it is for promotional use only. I don't know why I bought this, but I did. And yeah, so here it is, Pitch Black. This is a pretty decent edition of the music. I don't think this is easily attainable, I'm not sure. And that's about it. And I have loads of titles I could talk about, and I'll probably do if you guys find this interesting, you let me know. So I'm not gonna take any more of your time. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, okay? Just press that thumbs up you see below the video. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.